Welcome back to the Health Channel, all health, all the time. I'm Olga Villaverde, and with us today is Jerome Turner, owner of the People's Gym. I just love that name, the People's Gym. If you have a question for Jerome, give us a call using the toll-free number, 855-796-4475. It reminds me of We the People. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So we have now another issue that women deal with, and that's bloating. Oh, can you relate?
Yeah.
I just heard many, many women saying yes.
Yeah.
Common issue that you hear?
Why am I getting bloated?
Why am I getting bloated? And especially when you are getting older.
Yes, the body's just deteriorating, men and women. It is.
How sad.
It's just honest, you know, the older you get, the weaker we get, you know. But we can't drop our car off at a mechanic, so it's like you have to, hopefully you ate right leading up to that point, which will prolong it, because you can't do anything to cure menopause or anything like that. You just have to learn how to work around the situation. But food helps you to cope with a lot of things.
I hear that a lot, that the food helps. Before we talk about the foods, these are a lot of questions that people will ask. I'm sure you've heard many of these, Jerome, but yes. What causes water retention? This is actually not the right one, but it's okay. We'll get it in just a few seconds.
Yes.
What causes water retention? What causes bloating? People are always asking that. What causes constipation? What causes poor digestion? There we go. So those are main questions. Processed foods in general can do that?
All four questions connects to the same foods. Depending on the condition of your body, yes, sugars, carbohydrates, and starches cause water retention, bloating, constipation, and poor digestion. Why? This is one of the main issues. Sugar lowers your stomach acid. Your stomach acid is a rating from 1 to 7. 1 being the strongest, 7 being the weakest. When you consume sugars, carbs, or starches, it weakens your stomach acid. That's why everybody blames bloating on meat, because usually they eat some type of carb and a protein, and when they get bloated, they say, oh, the meat made me bloated. I disagree. The carb made you bloated. It made your stomach acid from acid to alkaline, which is a lesser acid, and that's why you're getting bloated. That's why you're backed up with food. That's why you can't use the bathroom properly, because of the sugar that made your stomach acid. If you have stomach acid issues, which is medically called hydrochloric acid, you can guarantee everything else is going to follow suit with it.
What kind of examples are there, for example, that you're talking about that can cause bloatingness?
Like what type of foods? White rice, brown rice, white sugar, brown sugar, bread, white or wheat, whole wheat, quinoa, apples. Yes.
Wow.
Because it's sugar. Sugar depletes potassium. When you remove potassium, stomach acid decreases.
And yet you hear so much about, I say quinoa, by the way.
Quinoa, potato, potato.
Tomato, exactly.
Right.
I hear so much great stuff about it.
It tastes great.
But
if you want a slim waist, keep eating it. See what happens.
Huh.
Especially if you're at a certain age. Remember, I tell you, this is for people at a certain age. If you're 22, eat a burger. I did. I had great abs. I had abs on my fingers. I was in my 20s. But when you get to 33, 34 and up, eat brown rice if you want to. See what happens.
There you go. All right, well, there you go. We often don't get enough essential vitamins. That's important, and nutrients that we eat. So check out this video that explains the benefits of 4 nutrients that you may be missing in your diet. 4 of them. Take a look.
Calcium, potassium, iron, and vitamin D all help to build a better body.
Calcium plays an important role in our bones.
But dietitian Kate Zaratsky says there are more benefits to the nutrient that comes in milk, almonds, and leafy greens.
Calcium is also very important in muscle contraction, and it helps control our blood pressure.
Potassium is an electrolyte that also supports healthy muscles and blood pressure, and getting it is easy.
If you eat more fruits and vegetables, you're going to get more potassium.
If some of those vegetables are leafy greens, you'll be adding iron too. Beans, meats, and seafood are even better sources of the nutrient.
The role of iron in our body is to help carry oxygen around to our working muscles.
And Zaratsky says vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and boosts your immune system. Get this nutrient with a cold glass of fortified milk, mushrooms, or fatty fish.
All right, as we continue this great hour, there is our toll-free number in case you have a question for Jerome, 855-796-4475. We would love to hear from you, and as always, we're on standby for you. So let's go to potassium. Benefits of potassium. Does it help with bloating?
Oh, man. Okay, potassium, there you go. So it decreases sodium level. Sodium level is what I was showing you on the nutritional facts. So when I say sodium, I mean white iodized salt, not pink Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan salt has minerals. It has minerals that will increase stomach acid and relieve water retention. Iodized salt is just like refined sugar. It's refined. It's been stripped. So quick side note, sugar cane is not bad for you because it has potassium, magnesium, and minerals. When they take the sugar cane and heat it up, it becomes refined sugar. It becomes unhealthy, just like milk. Milk is great for you, but when they boil out the enzymes, it makes you bloated. It's no more good. So same thing with salt. Salt itself will bloat you, right? But iodized salt, pink Himalayan salt, strips away water retention. Potassium increases stomach acid, gets it closer to a 2 or a 1, depending on how much you consume a day. That will get rid of water retention, and it will help you use the bathroom more, urinate, which will get rid of water retention also. It's a double whammy.
You are also a huge proponent of kale.
The biggest.
The biggest proponent. Okay,
Yeah.
Kale is a good source of what? And why is it so good?
Calcium, magnesium, because, okay, I do, your daily requirement of potassium a day, I say in the form of kale, is 4,700 milligrams, which is 7 to 10 cups of potassium, which is equivalent to 7 to 10 ounces, either or, however you want to put it on the scale. How do you consume that much a day? Well, I put mine in a blender, not a juicer. I put it in a blender with lemon and water, and I drink it. You see that body I got?
Why not the juicer?
Because you get rid of the fiber. And kale itself. So this thing is it's an electrolyte, right? Okay, Jerome, why can't I get my potassium from bananas? Because bananas, a 7-inch banana, I did my research, a 7-inch banana, right? Bananas come in all sizes, but a 7-inch banana has 14 grams of sugar and 24 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, and 422 grams of potassium. 422 grams of potassium, you need 4,700, right? So to get the 422 to turn into 47, you need 13 bananas. So now that 13 grams of sugar turns into 148 grams of sugar. And you know, every 4 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon. So if you consume 13 bananas, you're consuming 42 teaspoons of sugar.
That's a lot.
Or would you rather, your goal is to slim your waist down and get rid of water retention and bloating and constipation, but you want to eat bananas or potatoes. Please don't.
What about wheatgrass? I hear a lot about wheatgrass.
Wheatgrass is great, but it's highly expensive.
Oh, it's very expensive. That's
Highly
true.
expensive.
Okay.
And you need the machine to.
And
yeah.
turmeric?
Turmeric
Adding
is good.
turmeric is good?
Turmeric is good. It's like ginger.
Right.
Great.
You're fine
helps
with that.
with water retention.
It helps with water retention
and
as well.
inflammation in the joints.
What if you don't like the taste of kale? Like when you said, put it in you said blender, right?
Yes.
I mean, I like kale. I'm not sure if I would want to drink it.
Do a handful of berries.
And mix it with the kale?
Yeah. Now, this is the thing I'm trying to tell people. As we get older, we're going to have to bite the bullet on some things. Women need potassium for your estrogen, especially when you get to perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. Menopause comes with osteoporosis, deterioration of bones, muscle atrophy. So that's why you see a lot of women jogging with skinny knees, and they slim, but they have no muscle, and they skin shake. If the wind blow, they fly off. This is a little joke. I'm sorry. This is a horrible topic.
You know why it's horrible?
Yeah.
Because you're a man.
know.
You don't really understand.
But watch this, and this is the thing with men. I'm glad you brought that up. Estrogen in men comes in the form of prostate cancer.
This is true.
So when men, so estrogen is just grains, GMOs, fast foods, carbohydrates, sugars. All the food in the middle of the grocery store will increase estrogen. It increases estrogen. So women are dealing with, women have 3 types of estrogen, and they all kick in at different parts of your life. You have estrogen that comes in with puberty, pregnancy, and menopause. Mm-hmm. So when a woman goes through menopause, her estrogen that protects her from cancer decreases.
Correct.
And the estrogen that brings her closer to cancer increases. and her testosterone increases. That's why some women grow chin hair.
That's right. Okay, quick break, because we can go on with that for I don't know how many hours. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about ways to incorporate healthy eating and exercise into your lifestyle. You're watching the Health Channel, all health all the time on South Florida PBS. If you have a question, here's our toll-free number, 855-796-4475. We'll be right back.